Ursula is down with the thickness. First time I saw her, I was like, shit, she needs 8 legs to carry that dump truck. My YouTube subscriber, Disney fans, I like how you guys are having an amazing start to your week because it's your boy Nizzy back for another movie review. This time we're talking about the Disney classic Little Mermaid. The 89 Little Mermaid. I've just seen it for the first time ever in life. I know, but the remake is coming out this Friday, and I'm kind of just like, well, I think the perfect thing to do is watch the original so I can do the dickhead thing of comparing it to the remake. See which one did it better, but it is movie good. My first time watching it, and I'm like, for me, Disney classics, Aladdin, Lion King, those are the top tier for me. Little Mermaid, I was going into it just like, I know this is a Disney classic, the Disney Renaissance, it's supposed to be one of the greats. Watched it, I'm like, it's okay. Maybe I'm not the target demographic for this. Maybe like the little girls are gonna just go crazy for this movie. Like I said, back in the day, like I said, Lion King and Aladdin, those were my thing. You see me swatting around because there's a fly in here and shit. But at the Little Mermaid, it was just pretty much just like, it was okay. But as far as like the Disney classics, like this is it right here, number 3. I believe that The Little Mermaid, you can watch it on Disney Plus, or you probably already seen it. I'm probably the last person on earth who's alive who hasn't seen this movie, so I can talk about it just objectively. Here we go. Damn bug. Adding in the movie, more or less. I'm not going to name the actors off because I don't know. I don't look them up. I'll say the characters in the movie go. Ariel, she was okay for me. Girl has the voice of an angel. Like I said, when she sings that, what is it, Part of Your World? Wish I could stay all day in the sun. Yeah, you can see who's got the better voice. She was okay in the movie, but more or less the person who I was gravitating more towards, Ursula. She was my favorite. I seen this movie, I saw Ursula get on the scene. I was like, Ursula is down with the thickness. I'm just saying, like, first time I saw her, I was like, shit, she needs 8 legs to carry that dump truck. Ursula was my favorite character. She was cunning, she was mischief, she was having fun, she was like the kind of like, she's like that auntie and shit that just like always scheming and stuff like that, kind of hating, but just scheming, hating that you just like to be a part of. Yeah, I liked Ursula. Everyone else kind of just like, okay, just Disney. The movie, more or less, the plot is so simple. We get introduced to Ariel, you know, she's just like, I just want to see what the human world is like, and she falls in love with this, what's his name? I think his name was Chris. I forgot. Anyway, Ursula's just like, hey, you know what? I can make you human and you can just fall in love with him, but you gotta do it in 3 days. Within the span of 3 days, it feels like 30 minutes. Ariel gets her legs, she meets up with Prince, and she's trying to fall in love with the guy, but it's not really working out. And then through a series of shenanigans, they kiss. And that's the end of the movie. Yeah, pretty anticlimactic when it's all said and done. For the movie, the animation is Disney classic Renaissance animation, and I appreciate that. Watching it so much more. I remember back then when it's like, you know, when it was just paper, pencil, color, boom, Disney magic. None of that CGI bullshit that we're just so accustomed to now. I could watch it back and be like, a lot of the characters, the way they emote, the way they express, I'm like, I feel what they're feeling just in this centuries-old movie. I feel it. The Disney classic. Let's talk about the songs. Songs for me, again, we got the, you know, Part of Your World. That was classic. That will always be classic. I love that one. But, you know, as far as the other ones go, like Under the Sea, just, it's a toe tapper. Don't get me wrong, it's a toe tapper, but I'm just like, it ain't up there with the Genie song from Aladdin, or not any song from Aladdin. Any song in Aladdin is beating every song in this movie. Sorry. Now, I'm not going to brag this movie too much. Like I say, it's supposed to be a Disney classic. You can't get on the classics, but I will say, like, the ending of the movie was really, like, anticlimactic. Like, King tried to, like, learn that, oh, Ariel and Ursula are making deals and shit, and she's like, okay, now I'll get your soul or something, and she becomes the giant kaiju who look like she's, like, unstoppable. Reminded me of, like, when Jafar became a threat in Aladdin. I was like, oh, shit, how are they going to take him down? Until Chris his name's Chris. I feel like it ain't Chris, and I ain't looking it up. That feels wrong. Anyway, he crashes the ship into Ursula, and then she just dies, and then, you know, it's like everyone gets back to normal, and then her and Ariel kiss, and then in the movie. Just like, if there's any movie that could benefit from a remake with more fleshed out characters, is this one, I think. We'll see. At the end of the day, the original Little Mermaid was a movie that I did not mind watching. It was a pretty satisfying time. Good lessons for the kids to learn. Definitely one good song, I'll say. I'm just saying, one good song. Character a little flat and everything like that. And like I said, Ursula steals the show. But for me, the Little Mermaid, it's cool. It's fine. I'm knocking my socks off. I don't want them to like completely redo it, so it's like this ain't Little Mermaid no more. I don't also want them to do it beat for beat. Otherwise, just like I could be watching the original one, like The Lion King. So we'll see. Little Mermaid is on Disney Plus. You can watch it or not watch it. And Little Mermaid 2023 comes out this Friday. You're gonna see it, not gonna see it. Let me know. Talk about it to you guys in the next video. As always, subscribe. Until next time.